Welcome to today's live again. Let's start. Let's start with managers and events. Let's see which all events are there for me today. Go, go. Is it visible? Is it not visible? Let's find it out. Yep, it's done. Yep, it's done. Then why the sound is not coming from here? From here. Why the sound is not coming from here? Something down. Why sound is not coming? Hello?
So far, so very good. Back into the middle. Lewandowski. That's really well cleared. And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. Throw in. To the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well timed, excellent interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final
Tries to... Can he finish? He's got away with one there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty.
That has been slung wide. He is through here. Lewandowski, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Floated through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's some Mbappe! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Mbappe clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Nakamba. Maswanhise. Maswanhise. Look at the he's had a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Kadewere knows only too well that he should have converted after getting through one-on-one. He doesn't need telling.
Beckham carries. It's Lewandowski. Sticks it away. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
After 38 minutes is...
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
A whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
Tries to play it through. Tries a shot! He's scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. They forced the error and extracted the punishment.
Beautifully. opportunity presented itself.
Number 22, Goulet.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Lovely pass, but can he... Mbappe! Good, lovely take, but that... Ball's gone out of play. Now that looks a decent... A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Come back. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think that many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals come, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're underway again. Now it's Beckham. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's a cute ball.
A header!
And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Zamora. Can he get on the end of this? Can he finish? Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, one moment you're in possession, you're picking the ball out of your own net.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
It's a pretty loose pass. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Just eases him off the ball. That is ended up in no man's land.
Mbappe handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
And he's been shifted off it. Lewandowski. He's got away. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Nakamba. Zamora. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that is out of play.
Substitution on the field, number 7. Coming on the field is number 20.
Now it's Mbappe. That'll be a throw. He's on it, can he get away? He's found the way through. Nakamba. Nice looking ball. Baresi kept his eye. Now it's Lewandowski. 75 minutes played. Now it's Mbappe. Saka goes sliding in. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Nakamba. And that's gone loose. Zamora. Here's Nakamba. Oh, some tackle that. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Searching pass he's played there.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's managed... It's Lewandowski! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And that is it, the referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very much, deservedly so. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our...
Thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to...
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Koundé does well to get it back. Tries to get it clear. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Peter. It's his penalty, especially over those first few yards, to glide away from defenders. Gets himself...
Great chance! He's scored! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Lewandowski demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. And that's put paid to a promising move. Lemina, foot in. And it's Beckham. That's rather hopeful. A real chance and a real...
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made. Gabon clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
That's Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Looking for the run. It's going to be another throw. And he's quick to get it clear again. Lovely pass, but can... Oh, that's ambitious! Goes for goal! It's a waste.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Now it's Aubameyang.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Takes a shot! And that is wildly off target.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he cuts out the supply. Apindangoy. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Lewandowski. Conte! It's off target and by quite...
He realised.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
No, he's just misjudged that one. And this could be the final action of the first half. He's got all. It's a goal! Two up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Excited ball, made a classic move and perfectly.
So that's two now without... And there's the end of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by them. So we're just into this second half. And he's decided to go for it. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Space. So will they make it count again?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Give it away. It'll be a throw-in. That's an imaginative pass. Mbappe receives it in just the keeper to beat. Real chance. Just cruising. They are cruising. And the lead is extended still further. We knew what was coming, and he has...
The keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Kylian Mbappe.
A case now of goal. Stood up well to him there. Tries from distance. And how did he not make it for?
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Hazard, who's set up one goal so far. That's beautifully weighted. And the shot! Loose ball now. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially...
Can he finish?
Substitution.
So there's going to be another change here. Hazard powering forward here. That's tidy. It's Hazard! Crossbar comes to the rescue. The goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
The goal scorer.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Substitution in progress.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
It's become a case of men against boys. And that is a little undercooked. 5 minutes left on the clock. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Hazard. Threads one in.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's the throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 11. 29.
5 minutes to add.
Number 18.
Now that's well seen too.
Erling Haaland. Number 42.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win.
Just a quick request.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Pete. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time. Struck first time! And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he finish! It's in! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. It's Lewandowski! Certainly not the easiest of chances, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's the type that always fancies himself, Peter, in these situations, and with very good reason.
Searching pass he's played there. He's beaten the last man. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. There's the shot! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That is good alertness. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's being shifted off it. It's played through for him. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Now it's Beckham. Conte! Harmlessly behind.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Kunde. Lewandowski gets his head on it! No, not the best of headers. Oh, that is a nice touch. Back into the middle. Picked out, and a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. They've got a corner here. He can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And He's had it nicked away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Out towards the flank. Ambitious ball here. Not the most accurate pass. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. Pass is just off target. Voila! And one more try! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Puyol gets across to intercept that. Now it's Mbappe. Beckham. Cleared without hesitation. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they...
Tries a shot! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Mbappe clearly felt that he was entitled to try that, and I'm inclined to agree with him. There wasn't anything else on.
Beckham tries to pass it through. Great ball, and he's in. Decent shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Yes! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
A case now of complete control. Nicely aimed pass. Looking for the run. He's through here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Beckham pulls off an exemplary piece of defending.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, number 18. Coming on the field.
It's a poor throw that,
24,
picked off with relative ease.
23.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Hazard. Mbappe. Bullish header! Goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Kylian Mbappe. Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Haaland coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Things looking... Oh, what's he giving here? And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, they can protest all they want, but a shake of the head is all they're going to get. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Substitutions taking place.
That is some save from Khan!
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Now it's Haaland. Real chance! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Yeah, I think I'd feel that way too. Not that I thrived in one-on-one situations.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, shoot! And the shot! Off the post! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
चाहिए तुमको खबर मेरे दोस्त इंशाल्लाह
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. Cleared away. Saka gets a foot in, takes a shot! And he's done it! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Evan Nielsen, Kluivert. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Truffert. And it's Tavernier. Saka. Now it's Havertz. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, off the bar! So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Looking to play him in. Haaland is having a shot! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, that looks a cracking goal. Haaland! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And now he has two. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up.
Chance for a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
But it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. It's a good run down the left-hand side, and he's managed to get free. Cucurella, lovely bit of skill. Shapes to shoot! And that is wildly off target.
Spirited to say the least, certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
driving on and making good progress. Van Dijk does well to stand firm and defend it. Mikel Merino with the foul. Saka with the clearance. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Tavernier. And he's had it nicked away. Foden takes a look up. Foden. Nice control. And he shoots! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Now it's Kluivert. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rodri. Rodri has a look inside the box. Rodri, that's very neat. And the shot! Now who has another go? It's there! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And it's made its way to him. Havertz showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Foden takes a shot. And he steered it beyond the post.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Kluivert, and he's straight offside. Gabriel. Haaland being hunted in packs.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
But that has not gone well. Truffert. Adams. For Kluivert. That pass has been well intercepted. Rodri. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, impressive strike.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Now it's Evan-Nielsen. Now it's Tavernier. Now it's Semenyo. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Tavernier. Caught offside that time. Can he finish? Off the post! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having...
Real chance! They've done it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Scott demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Substitution on the field. Number 29, Kai Havertz. Coming on the field is
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Substitutions taking place.
Bournemouth playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. He's going for goal! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Xerxes probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Semenyo. Cucurella going full tilt down the left. And the finish! Adley. Oh, it's come loose. Semenyo. He has found the way through. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. He is through here. Can he finish?
Added time.
And that is certainly not what he had in mind. He's found a way past. Tries to play it through. Outstanding save to keep that out. And time is up. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Haaland, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried...
Oh,
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
And it's Van Dijk.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Havertz! And that is wildly off target.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Pinches it off him. Now it's Havertz. Ambitious ball here.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Oh, that's a key interception.
And the counter is on.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Searching pass he's played there. Everson
Chooses to deal with it himself. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains.
stood up well to him there.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater.
He's found a way through. Saka. Pass is just off target. Preston look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Foden. Shot, surely!
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Looking for a runner. No, that's been intercepted. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean it.
And the shot! He's scored!
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Foden. Havertz. Now it's has a shot!
Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Well, now it's... And again! And he's denied! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. This is their second corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away. And the volley. Oh, that's a waste.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, super find. Haaland! Oh, well played. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Tries to play it through. Great, he's having a shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will...
And the shot! It's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Merino. And it's Rodri. And that is a little undercooked. And he's been shifted off it. Haaland is being harried and hassled.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Pressing high and with purpose. And he's managed to get free. Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! And that's it. That was always inevitable.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
After 75 minutes is number 24. Substitution on the field, number 10. Coming on the field.
We have got
is
changes here
number
from both
7.
sides, in fact.
Substitution.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
Look at the... There's the shot! Now, how often do you see that?
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Saka.
He's got away.
Saka.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And there's the shot! Great football, shot and save.
Substitution on the field, number 22.
A moment to
Coming
try
on
and place the cherry on the cake.
Number 8. Substitution in progress.
Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Substitution on the field, number 5. Coming
So
on
there's
the
going to be another
field
change
is
here.
Well, his stamina was
15.
called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
6 added minutes.
It's
has
become a
been
case of
indicated.
men against boys.
And he's there to retrieve it. Zirkzee, nice bit of trickery. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Decent shot! Off the post! And we're done. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Please take this
Haaland,
opportunity to
very
pay
much the
for
hat-trick
official
hero.
score
What
where
an
memorabilia
extraordinary
contains
game. he-
Last game. Let's play. The last game.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy Pedro Neto is a real footballing thoroughbred, Peter, and I'm a huge fan of his direct style. There's a genuine intensity.
Takes a shot! It's in! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Haaland. Fernandes. Haaland. And he's cut it out. Caicedo. Joao Pedro. Out to the right. Foden proves too strong. That's good vision. Haaland! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Fernandes. Oh, good-looking ball. Joao Pedro. Liam Delap. First quarter of an hour gone. Foden. This is promising. Oh, good take in a good area. It's a goal kick. Still goalless at the moment. Pedro Neto. Now he's got space here. No luck with that dink over the top. Pedro Neto. And he's had it nicked away. Saka. Saka on a strong run down the right. Saka. Oh, important interception. Liam Delap. Oh, strongly challenged there. Nicely shaped ball. Shot could be a real chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Fernandes. Now, can they get him? There's the shot! He's scored! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Number 18, Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he's lost his man here. Distributed tidily. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Great chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Oh, the ball's gone astray. Can he get it through? Shot a goal! Really well taken goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost it.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. An opportunity then to pull Foden!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And the keeper beats it away.
Time.
Goes for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
3-0 and things are... And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You can... And the finish! And somehow he kept it out.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Corner number 2 then. He's got tall. Harmlessly behind. João Pedro. And it's Cucurella. And Garnacho. Caicedo. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. Havertz. Good chance here. No, he's missed it.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Chalobah. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Haaland being hunted in packs.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Liam to lap. Now it's Pedro Neto.
Oh, really well played.
Not the most accurate pass.
Substitution on the field. Number 29, Kai Havertz. Coming on the field is number 20,
Saka. Looking for the run. That looks a good ball through. Chalobah deals with that comfortably. Fernandez. Liam Delap. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Sanchez gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Gusto. For Pedro Neto. Looking to play him in. Liam Delap. That is ended up in no man's land, but he's well positioned. Chance! And that's off target.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Is number 7, Son Heung-min. Substitutions taking place.
Looking for options for movement. Back into the middle. Sanchez breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Palmer.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
And that's been won straight back. And it's Cucurella. Gabriel. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot.
Substitution on the field, number 22, Mikel Merino. Coming on the field is
Caicedo.
number 21, Rice.
Chalobah.
Substitution.
And it's Palmer. Now it's Xerxes. He's gone for goal. And that is a routine catch.
4 added minutes
Palmer,
has been indicated.
he's picked his way through. Rodri, played into space. Good ball over the top. It's Son Heung-min! And that is the last effort of the game. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we...
That's it for tonight. We'll see what can come. Thanks everyone for watching.